Hey, how's it going, everyone? I have another new product to review today for you. This case was sent out to me by the amazing people over at Toru. Huge shout out to him for sending me out for review. This is a brand new released Starfighter Helio iPhone 6 and 6S case. It features a windshield, drop protection, heavy duty design with a rugged armor casing. And this particular model came in space gray. You can also get it in bronze and blue. So now let's take a look inside and see everything that this case has to offer and what makes it unique. So basically we just get the case inside. Now right off the bat, I'm really loving the back design. It kind of reminds me of a starfighter from Star Wars. You see you have all the different components and pipelines. You also have a couple of gears and a ventilation system up at top. The attention to detail on this thing is amazing. Now let's take a look around the case. At the bottom you see some nice Toru branding engraved right into the case. You also get some foam padding and 3 essential points. So this way to add extra drop protection. You also get some gas canisters on the left and the right. Now take a look around the Apple logo. You can see you have a membrane. So you don't have to worry about placing your phone on its back. It won't touch the Apple logo itself, preventing the back of your phone from getting scratched. Over on the camera hole, you get a nice generous cutout with a black ring, so you get no washback or flashback issues. Now taking a look at the right hand side, you do have your lock button covered up with this nice TPU rubber on the side. And you also get the honeycomb design all the way down, so that way if it were to land on its side, it would take the shock and distribute it throughout the whole side of the case instead of direct focal point. Over on the bottom, you get 3 individual cutouts, one for your lightning port, headphone jack and mic, as well as your speaker grill. Now these are a little recessed, so you might have some trouble with extra third-party accessories, but as far as standard Apple cables go, you should have no problem. Left-hand side, you have your volume buttons covered up, and you have a nice generous open for your silent switch to access that. And the same honeycomb design applies for the left-hand side as well. Now for extra protection, as I mentioned before, on the bumpers, you have these sort of extenders coming out. So that way if it were to land on a corner, you can see this is, I'm pressing down really hard, and it's very rigid. So you can rest assured if it were to hit a corner, it would just bounce. And that's the same applies to all 4 corners. Now take a look on the inside, you get this nice rubber padding to not only protect the back of your phone, but also to keep it from getting scratched at all. You have some Toru branding on the bottom, and it's saying original, authentic, made in Korea. Look at what the case looks like with the phone already installed. Installation should be very simple. You just want to go over to your button side first and kind of like wedge it in there. Just make sure you're very careful, and then just to put in each corner individually. Now let's take a quick look around the case. As you can see, you still have no problem accessing your screen at all. For the volume buttons, you get very satisfying tactile feedback. And then you have no problem getting it to your silent switch to turn that on or off. Over on the right hand side, with your lock button being covered up, very easy to press with minimal resistance. And then over on the bottom, now I don't know if it's just me, but the headphone jack seems a little bit up in the air, and this is definitely pressed in all the way. But as you can see, the secondary mic is a little bit on the tight side. Or unless it's just, yeah, I think it was just the angle I was holding it. So never mind, it looks great. And then you have a good opening for your lightning port, and your speaker grill is fully accessible. Now let's take a look at what makes this case so awesome. If you can see its back, you have the Apple logo shining through the honeycomb design. It kind of makes it look like you're part of the Apple Allegiance, which is pretty cool. And then you have the barrier around it protecting your logo itself. And now another cool feature about this case is since it has flat edges all the way around, you can lay it face up for FaceTiming, or you can have it laying on its side if you want to watch a video or a movie, which is a pretty nice extra feature to have. So now with the dual composite of the rubber on the side rails and on the inside, mixed with the hard TPU plastic on the outside, makes this definitely a heavy-duty case with a pretty sweet design on the back, if I must say so myself. And that was my quick look at the Toru Starfighter Helio iPhone 6 and 6X case. Once again, a huge shout out to them for sending these out for review. If you want to pick one of these up, I'll leave a link in the description down below. They currently retail for $19.99, which is an amazing deal for a heavy-duty case such as this, since it normally retails for $49.99. If you liked the video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more future videos like this. As always, thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.